seems safe. It's fine. We are back at Universal Studios again! First big update is that this AMC movie theater is actually going to be closing and reopening as a Regal. It's the shrimp again. Excited for Horror Night Shrimp! Your donut shop update, there's still no line outside to get in here anymore. Just business as usual. And so I know I keep saying I'm not coming back here again until Horror Nights, but I am back here again because they've put out so much awesome stuff for Horror Nights now. Today is one of the only days that I'll be able to get back to Universal before Halloween Horror Nights actually starts. So I want to be able to come in, see the new stuff, and show you guys. And we've actually been running into scare actor friend after friend on the way in because people are here for rehearsals. That's amazing! I'm so psyched! It seems really strangely quiet for a theme park. No crowd noise in the background like it's a library. Alright, the first place that we're going to go to, Streets of Hollywood. This is where the Chucky scare zone is going to be, Revenge of Chucky. Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready? Oh my goodness! This looks amazing! Alright, so we're gonna try to go back to filming again. We were filming, and we keep seeing so many friends. Look at this Chucky! And they kind of have these curtains around the staging of this truss. It makes it look like pants, so it kind of makes him look really kind of funny, like this really tall Chucky. So you'll have Chucky and his demonic friends in this zone. But one of the highlights of the zone, or the highlight of the zone, will be kind of like Chucky's Insult Emporium type of dealio here. Here you go, Good Guys. Kind of weird 2018 on there because this is a 1980s event. But they will have a Chucky as a puppet on the stage, interacting with the crowd. No! Here's the full stage. I can't wait. I don't know what I'm excited for more. I apologize because I keep leaving off and forgetting where I left off because we keep talking to so many cool people. But this is going to be amazing. So we're going to walk up the block now. Everybody is finding out their roles tonight. So the stage is now officially up here. This is for Rock the Universe, which takes place next week. Alright, we're going to walk back into Twisted Tradition. We did a whole overview of the zone last week when it came out. I did find out for sure that these pumpkins are recycles from prior years that are in the trees. But again, we'll get here at some point when this is all lit up. I can't wait. We're going back to Carrie. Look at this guy's face. Okay, Ben from It. Mr. Melty. Look at the rot on this pumpkin. He's really hyped for this zone. Look, 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 look. They should have a contest. How many pumpkins are there? I don't know how many there would be. How many do you think? 100? 200?
300.
They've got the beer and food tents already out here, getting ready to go. Can taste those cheesesteaks now. Or perhaps pizza fries over here. Duffman says, 2 more weeks. Academy of Villains is doing rehearsals right now. I can hear them. Another Horror Nights beer tent. In the background you can see the screen going. Cyberpunk Academy of Villains. Getting a little closer for Academy of Villains. You can hear them. I am so excited for this show. So by the way, if you check YouTube, Academy of Villains already did a show in the past called Cyberpunk on their own. I have a feeling that this show is going to be a variation of that show, because some of the songs that were in that show definitely a little not maybe family friendly. So we've come to this fork in the road again. There's Starbucks is right here, but Streets of New York that way and Sting Alley this way. This is going to be where the killer clowns from outer space are going to be. In Sting Alley. The killer clowns. Killer clowns. I would imagine that this bag, as Sir Broseph just said, Could be cotton candy cocoons. And there's some hidden stuff over here. So the things that they're missing, because there's gonna be a whole big to-do here. They have to wheel this out of the way so the general public can move during the day. They will have the ice cream truck and the tent here too, and some screen projections happening. I honestly, as we walk around from zone to zone, I can't figure out what I'm gonna like more, because I'm so excited. In the houses too, like, we're just talking to some of our friends. The houses are so awesome, I don't know which house to like more. We're walking by this store in Universal, and this thing jumped out at me. Look at that robot. The blue one's cool, but the silver one, oh my god. I want that robot. And somebody made this lion and monkey hold hands. That's adorable. Look at this shirt. One of my favorite lines. All right, all right, all right. Check out this new shirt, Blacklight. I like this a lot, except for the long sleeves. I'd have to cut the sleeves. This is 37 bucks. And then there are classic Monster pins for sale now too. They have this 2-pack. Perfect. I like the pins a lot. The 2-pack is 15 bucks. And the individuals are, drum roll please, 11 bucks. Wow. These are new too. And this one too. Life-size Slimer. I love you. $16.25. And this amazing picture signed canvas, $3,000. Anyone have an extra $3 grand they can let me? Look at these signs too. And this bust. We're heading back to the streets of New York. And we're gonna look at some of the stuff that's out here now for Vamp 85. We have this prop up here where I imagine that they'll have a stage for bands to be playing. And if you guys are not aware yet, Vamp 85 is actually going to be set in New York with vampires, kind of like Lost Boy-esque vampires. And it'll be taking place on New Year's Eve, 84, going into 85. And then during the cast changes, they'll have a ball that drops from the stage. We'll get over to that area in a little bit. But keeping it theme, we have some band names here. The first one I want to call out, Brian Frank and the Superchargers, is actually a tribute to a Universal creative member that died unexpectedly early this year. And they inserted this really awesome tribute on the band sign. And then you go down the list and you've got the Hellcat and the Executioners, Cake in a Blanket, the DeLoreans, wink wink, and last but not least, the Four Norsemen. This sounds a little familiar. Maybe to a little podcast that we do. I'm not saying that this is named after the Four Hauntsmen, but I am saying that says Four Norsemen at Halloween Horror Nights while we have a Horror Nights podcast. And over here, I would expect that probably by the time this video is posted, they'll have the ball apparatus set up to drop for New Year's Eve. Again, this is going to be a really amazing zone. Vamp 55 was awesome, but keep in mind, Vamp 55 basically had 2 outfits for the most part. Greasers and jocks. Vamp 85 is going to have a lot more variety. I'm really anxious to see what kind of costumes and theming they have around this whole zone. And here we are back again with the Don Johnson-esque outfit. We talked about this in our last video when we came to do an update on the scare zones. You can check that out up here. Oh my god, it's a me! It's a minion! In all the years that I've come to Universal, I've never seen anybody walking around selling balloons. Until tonight. Yes, you'll float too. We're in the Terminator store, and you can see Cyberdyne system signs are still up in the store. This day will go down in history as the first day that ET has longer than a 10-minute wait. Hi, I'm Steven Spielberg.
I'm Steven Spielberg, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the ET adventure.
We're on the look for Botanicus. Come on, Bo. I believe that you'll show up. Bo, 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 Bo. You've let us down again, Bo. It's Harry Potter! best. Yes! Drummer E.T. back in the house. Oh. Oh. E.T. is just thinking hard. Nothing to see here.
Morty.
Did he say Rick and Morty? Back to Academy of Villains, performing back there during their rehearsal. Crazy Train is one of the songs. That's ridiculous.
Go ahead and laugh. Once I quit, I'll get more chicks.
Does that guy have his middle finger out? What's going on here?
Who cares if she has 3 heads? More to go around.
Scored 426,000. I think that's the highest I've ever gotten on this ride. I'm not that good at this ride normally. So going back to Halloween Horror Nights, Universal showed a bunch of their merchandise off today in the Universal Parks blog. You guys should check that out. But it ties into Men in Black because one of the things they're going to do this year is custom shirts. You can get them at the Tribute store, which is the normal HHN store, or you'll be able to get them in this Men in Black store. So coming back through Twisted Tradition, it's not lit up, although the Lagoon show is going to start soon. We have a little bit of time, so we're going to check out the horror makeup show. Pumpkinhead is back there, top right.
Mark James! Right here. He's got 5 hands. He's already more fun than your husband. But he's only got 1 foot. Oh. That means you can only take him to the IHOP. Uh-oh. Bring that stuff over here. All right. Put him on the counter here. I gotta get his butt out of the fridge.
Oh, okay, gosh. Take all this stuff, Maria, and just pile it up on top of the others. Just dump them all right there. There we go. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Whoa! Chupacabra! Why would you let the shade on you? I believe you.
Glass using the actor's face as a guide. Sections are cut off and fitted with pistons, and these are running on pneumatics.
So air pressure does it.
Yeah, some air pressure, right? This is underneath all of this. This is traditional foam latex and hair. Beautiful detailing on these masks. They airbrush the makeup on, porcelain dentures, individual eyebrow and eyelash hairs. Under the skin, there's a bladder system, which gives a rippling effect when they inflated and deflated rapidly. Over the top, this is real human hair.
Where do you get that from?
From kids from New York.
Really? Better keep that hat on there. Are they still using this sort of thing in movies now?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Practical makeup is still a big part of bringing our monsters to life. Thank goodness, because that's what I do for good.
One of the best things about this stage are the masks of the classic monsters and the monsters from Horror Nights past.
No, I haven't seen this. I've seen like you do. We went on the ride 20 times.
Here's the pneumatic animatronics up close. Alright, Universal, we're out of here. I am back home from Universal. It was a lot of fun getting out there and seeing props taking shape. But more importantly, it was a lot more fun seeing all of the scare actor friends or fiends that we've made over the years. So awesome to see the look of excitement on everybody's faces. It kind of felt like, you know, young again, getting back to school, you know, and that feeling of like everyone catching up after their summer break type of thing. It was so awesome. I am really looking forward to getting out to Horror Nights this year. 2 weeks away. Wish we could just kind of hit the fast forward button and get there a little bit quicker. For now, we're going to say goodnight. Thank you very much for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.